Good morning, and so it has started. The sowing has begun. Now, I'm taking a bit of a punt with flower seeds, and I'm going early because usually they take quite a long time for me to come up, and if they don't all come up, I've got a second chance. So I've sown some Dahlia variabilis and mixed dahlias and Calendula Sunset and Aquilegia, and I've got some seeds kept in reserve in case they don't come up this time round. And I've also sown 8 Bunyard's Exhibition in these little pots. I don't need them get really big, I just need them to replace gaps from the ones that I sowed in the autumn. I've also, these are home saved carrots 2025 and 2024, and I'm using the Terry King method of chitting them just to see if they come up and they survive and they're viable. And then if they do, I'll probably put these chitted ones in a pot to see what they do, and the others I'll sow in a bed, and fingers crossed and hope for the best. I've also got 3 of these 40 modules, and I'm going to put onion seeds in these, and I filled one of them, but I'm not going to fill the other on this little film because it gets a bit tedious. What I've got here is a mixture of coir and seed compost from the nursery down the road. So I'm hoping that it's a nice light mixture and that the seeds will be able to push their little roots down and grow into sturdy plants. So the onions I'm growing are Density 4 long storing onion. They were very good last year. And I'm growing Winteria overwintering onion and organic Carmen sweet red onion. And I'll probably sow some more later on in the year as well. I've just got the last of my onions here, and the last of my, I've got 3 garlics already still stored as well. And what I want to do is not multi-sow quite so many seeds in with them, because sometimes I get a bit overexcited and I put about 6 or 8 seeds in. So I'm going to stick it to 3. So hopefully each seed will grow into a decent sized carrot onion, and then hopefully they will last all the way through until I can start harvesting baby onions next year. And I'll just turn round slowly and take you down the end. And what I've got down here is my Super 7 all set up. I won't heat it during the day. I'll put it on at night because the flat gets nice and warm during the day, and but it gets very cold at night at the moment, I think because we're so high up as well. And so we've started. We also have fuchsias. They're not doing so well, but I'm hoping that I'm going to have at least 6, and you never know, that one little one down there might survive. So we might have 7. I think that one's a goner, but it might come back in the spring, so I'm leaving it in there for now, looking after it as best I can. And then I have chitting potatoes up in that box and in another box at the top of another cabinet. So it's started. Isn't that exciting?